You're nice, but no food. No thank you. No thank you.
Our names are Mike and Heather. We're traveling the US in our van Appa on a mission to visit all 50 states. Subscribe and join us as we try to figure out this whole van life thing. As always, thanks for watching. Hello and welcome from a laundromat parking lot in Flagstaff, Arizona. This morning, we actually woke up to a sunrise at the Grand Canyon, but today it's all about getting back on Route 66.
Our first stop is the town of Seligman. For those of you who have been following along with our Route 66 Pixar cars connections, this is the mother of all cars stops on the Mother Road. This is actually the town that Radiator Springs was based off of, so we're really excited to get there and experience the charm for ourselves. That looks like a spot. Just do a U-turn. We're gonna make it, and we made it. Okay. Our first stop here in Seligman was at Angel's Barbershop.
Who is like the founder of the rebirth of Route 66.
So we went in, there's a gift shop and then his barber shop still in there. We were fortunate enough to actually get a chance to meet him because he was in, and we had an amazing conversation about Route 66 and the revitalization, and it was just the most incredible thing to have happened on this trip, to talk to someone who was such an integral part to the rebirth of really the Route 66 that we know that we've been driving down.
How are you? It's an honor to meet you. I'm Heather and this is Mike.
Hi, so fantastic to meet you.
Doing the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Well, after we were bypassed September 22nd, 1978, a few of the traveling people began to trickle into Seligman. A few ended up right in my barber shop and all cutting hair. They began to miss America of yesterday. I had the simple thought, but it was we, the people, that were able to do it. A simple thought that I had, and what has come from it. It's amazing. It's like we woke up people, and people realized it. It's what we the people are capable of. Well, thank you for being here.
No, thank you.
Well, thank you so much. We so enjoyed talking to you.
Take care. Stay healthy. Drive careful.
We will. Thank you so
much.
You're most welcome.
Yeah.
This has been by far the best experience on Route 66 so far. His name is Angel, but it's also said that he is the angel of Route 66 because he saw all the people who are still wanting this to be upkept, and he is the first person to found like a historic Route 66 society to start rebuilding it in this area. More and more started being preserved and more tourists started flooding in. So he is without a doubt one of the most influential people to ever have lived along Route 66 and to have been part of its journey.
Just like amazing to have a conversation with him and just to hear about the work that he's done and just what Route 66 I think means to people now.
I can tell you why the sky is blue. I can tell you why the sun sets in the west. No, I can't.
They got me.
And do why the tide dances with the moon. But I do know that my heart beats faster.
Two chocolate shakes.
Thank you.
Mustard. Oh,
Baby love, it must be love. It must be love. It must be love.
Just a few steps down from Angel's Barbershop is the Snow Cap, which is a famous place here along Route 66 in Seligman.
They have ice cream, banana splits, milkshakes, all that kind of good stuff. I think they also have finger food type stuff, hot dogs, burgers, tacos. At least that's what we could see. But it was really cool inside, a lot of fun. And we got a couple of milkshakes to enjoy back here in their seating area, which has a lot of fun stuff going on back here. It just is kind of a whole vibe in this town.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
It kind of feels like that classic town that maybe when you start your Route 66 road trip, you're expecting to find, and this is just completely it.
The snow cone place itself is completely quirky. You walk in and it's covered in dollar bills and memorabilia from lots of other travelers who've been there before you. And then they've got some pranks going on there too. Mike opened up the wrong handle with the door and I got sprayed with mustard. But now we're gonna enjoy our milkshakes.
We have left the town of Seligman, which was far and away one of the most amazing stops on our Route 66 tour. It was really great to have a chance to talk with Angel and hear some of his stories and learn about what inspired him to do what he did in bringing back Route 66. This is absolutely a must-do on any Route 66 tour. If you're a movie buff, this was the town that inspired Radiator Springs and Cars. There's all sorts of fun, quirky gift shops along the way, and then just the history of the town and its connection to Route 66 as a whole.
I was joking with Mike that we mistimed a lot on Route 66, and somehow it ended up perfectly working out that we just happened to be at his barber shop / gift shop when he was there, which it isn't always the case. So it was just amazing, our timing. So I guess that makes up for some of our other bad luck on other parts of this trip so far. What was also really cool is that Snowcap place that we stopped at was founded by Angel's brother. So another connection to Angel there as well. Now we are on to our next fun town in this Arizona stretch of Route 66 that we have ahead of us, which is the town of Oatman.
About to get serious. What mountain are we gonna go over?
I don't know.
Are we gonna be able to make up the mountain? I mean, I guess we had better hope we can, because we have plans to take this up a couple mountains.
So we just turned on the Oatman Historic Highway, and we're seeing all of these signs that you can't be over a certain length in your vehicle, and that it's gonna be backcountry roads, something about a mountain. So I have no idea what to expect right now.
And Appa, for all the great things about this van, does not handle uphill very well.
It's like the little engine that could.
Yeah.
Slow and steady.
Is it that one? Maybe we're going up through there? But we've got almost a full tank of gas, about 20 miles. I think we're gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be fun and exciting.
Summer suns, our fears at bay, we made our own way, no stopping us.
So what are we doing right now?
White knuckling it up this mountain to go see donkeys.
I think I saw a sign for Arizona Sidewinders. So this is definitely the mountain part of that backcountry byway that we've been on for the last, I don't know, 28 miles. This is pretty cool. I mean, it's absolutely amazing driving on this road, but there's no guardrail, pretty steep drop off on the right-hand side that we're next to. But it's really cool to drive through this.
We never knew the sky beyond the blue. We turned a page, our story became a world brand new.
I see some.
All right, we have entered into the town of Oatman, and up ahead are our first donkey sightings. It's a little bit late in the day to probably do much of anything, but hey, there they are. Casually strolling through town like they own the place. No food.
Hey, buddy. Just pet him and I'll walk. I could turn his head away.
Well, I don't want him to bite me.
He's not gonna bite.
Yeah, they do. Heather, mules bite.
Pet him on the top of the head and
no
he'll move
food.
away.
No food.
See?
Alright, roll the window up. No food. You're nice, but no food. No thank you. No thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
I think it's because...
Oh, look at his sad little ears because we don't have food.
I think it's because we're the last people in town. We are now hemmed in by wild donkeys who think we have food, and I think it's because we are the last cars in Oatman.
Wait, look at go for that.
We have donkey on our left. We have one over here on this side. In town, at almost every place sells these little hay cubes that you can feed to the donkeys. But because everything is closed, we're here later in the day. I think we used all of our timing luck up earlier.
Mike, don't get stopped again.
I'm not, but I don't want to hit them. No, 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 sorry. Sorry. No, thank you.
We've been missing, you and I. It feels like we're finally living. We are wide awake. It's all so clear. The dreams we held are standing here, you and I. We have found what we've been missing.
We are leaving Oatman now on a less precarious road. There's still some twists and turns, but nowhere near as narrow and as sharp of turns. We may have used all of our time and good luck earlier today, but that doesn't mean that we still didn't get to experience Oatman a little bit. Oatman is known for their donkeys.
Back in the early 1900s, Oatman was a prospering mining town. They actually found gold there that brought prospectors in who brought along their donkeys in order to work the mines. The gold mining kind of ran dry at a certain point. The prospectors moved on to the next town and left their donkeys.
This town used to have thousands of people who lived there when it was like a booming mining town. But when all the prospectors left to go to the next boom town, the population dwindled. Even today, it's just above 100 people who live there, but close to 2,000 donkeys live there. They are still wild, but they are very friendly because of all the tourists who do feed them. The town is pretty cool. Not only do you get to pet donkeys, but they have Wild West shootout shows, I think, twice a day, and just a bunch of souvenirs and shops to really feel like you are in an old mining town. But on that note, we are headed still down this very sketchy part of old historic Route 66 to our last stop here in Arizona, which is the Old Trails Bridge.
Stones we carry, clothes we lived in, all the tales we will tell our children. No, we're taking the high road. Lay beside me, wake the morning, ever after, day reborn in. No, we're taking the high road.
That's the bridge over there. So what does this bridge represent?
Us leaving Arizona and going to the last state on Route 66, which is California.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.
So last night we left Oatman and boondocked at a site just outside of it, but we did not go into California, which is the last stop on our Route 66 road trip. We made a quick detour up to Las Vegas.
We needed to check Nevada off of our list of 50 states, and we figured, hey, we're right here. Neither of us have been to Nevada or Las Vegas, so why not pop up for a quick visit?
So that's exactly what we did. We're standing in front of the Welcome to Las Vegas sign now, and that's going to be a wrap on our Route 66 Arizona. We still have one more state left, so basically we're just stalling a little bit because we don't want it to end, so we decided to pop up here. But once we are done with Vegas today, our last leg of Route 66 starts tomorrow.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.